At past 9 in the morning tomorrow, the administration's standard bearers, Mar Roxas and Lenny Robredo, will make official their candidacies before the Commission on Elections. In the afternoon, it will be the tandem of Grace Poe and Cheese Escudero filing their COCs before the poll body. Here's Freddie Abando with the full story.
Tomorrow, former local government secretary Mar Roxas and Congresswoman Lenny Robredo will file their certificate of candidacy for the presidency and vice presidency with the Commission on Elections in the morning. Senators Grace Poe and Francis Escudero will in the afternoon. Vice President Jojo Marbinay filed his COC last Monday. Political analyst Ramon Casible is predicting 5 contenders for the presidency, with the entry of Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago and possibly Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte, although Duterte has been consistent in shooting down calls for him to run. Casible sees a more exciting campaign for the May 2016 elections, with 5 vying for the presidency. Casible said major realignments of political forces are bound to happen.
Well, if we go by the statement of Senator Miriam Santiago, there's already 4, because the announcement was forthright. And then there may be 5, because I don't think things have ended with Mayor Duterte. As I've said, the body language, the preparations, and all the other indications of somebody running is still there. And we may see his own style, which he's practicing when he was still a candidate for mayorship of Davao, to file his COC at the last minute. So if we have 5, then it's a bit more exciting than just 3. There will be realignments, there will be readjustment of ratings, and definitely we would have more issues than we can handle.
Because of this, Casible said the rankings in the ratings could change abruptly between now and the start of the campaign in early February. Senator Grace Poe has led the most recent surveys of Pulse Asia and SWS. Vice President Jojo Marbinay ranked 2nd. Former Secretary is within striking distance. The leap in his ratings has narrowed the lead of Poe. Political allies of Roxas, led by its 2 spokespersons, admit their candidate is the underdog. However, they are confident that with the support of the coalition of Daang Matuwid, with no less than President Aquino bannering the campaign, Roxas will gain ground and win the elections.
Tataya kami doon. Tataya tayo doon sa usapin na ang pinag-uusapan dito is whether this is both a validation of the ability, it's a validation of the program of the President, and secondly, it is a validation of whether SECMAR is somebody they perceive to have the ability to continue the President's programs.
Election na to, referendum talaga sa Daang Matuwid. A few days ago, may lumabas na sinulat si Mangar Makangahas about yung analysis niya of approval ratings ng gobyerno. At malinaw yung kanyang conclusion doon. Government has had the highest approval rating of any government in the past 30 years. Sa akin, patunay yun na, o ebidensya yun, na nakaabot sa baba. Yung mga programang pinatupad, everything from CCT to increased PhilHealth coverage to yung infrastructure na binanggit kanina ni Kong Miro, naramdaman na yan eh. And yun yung pinakamalakas na benta doon sa slate. Hindi as individuals lang o dahil ito yung mga nagawa nila kaya dapat nasa Senado sila, pero ito yung team na magtutuloy nung Daang Matuwid. Kumbaga tinataya nung ating Pangulo, tinataya nung buong administrasyon yung kanyang mga nagawa over the past 5.5 years sa eleksyon na ito. At ang mensahe simple lang, kung gusto niyong tumuloy itong Daang Matuwid, kung gusto niyong tumuloy yung mga magagandang mga programa at yung mga benepisyo na nakuha natin over the past 5.5 years, then ito yung mga tao na kailangan nating suportahan.
Buhay Party Atienza said the race is not limited to Poe or Roxas. Atienza said the vice president should not be counted out despite the string of graft cases filed against him by the ombudsman.
Very, very good choice. Why? The problems of the nation are the following. 1, peace and order conditions. Problem of poverty, except one who has felt the pangs of hunger, and that's Vice President Binay. together with Honasan, we have a good pair.
In the meantime, the business sector has been active in monitoring the current developments for the May 2016 elections. The Federation of Philippine Industries, led by its chairman and president, urged the people to choose the best candidate who will continue the gains of the country under the Aquino administration.
I think in the case of Daang Matuwid, it's undeniable that the Philippines had had some, you might say, advances, no? Like in terms of our GDP growth. Reviews, there has been some both good things and bad things, and certainly there's always room for improvement. So even if we, for example, the president is endorsing Mar, we really need to see his whole platform so that we can determine his separate identity from the current administration. While there will be some ongoing reforms, I don't think the situation is such that he is a clone. So he will have his own personality, he will have his own agenda.
They should walk their talk. Made promises and yet they don't do it. For instance, running after government officials who are crooks, who steal money. But it should apply to all, not few, and take care of the rest. No?
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.